Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I was just taking a nap here on my mattress. I am comfortable. That's because this mattress is really comfortable. In fact, it's the most comfortable mattress I've ever had. I just love how soft the fabric is and how well it supports my back. I'm glad I have this mattress over any other mattress in the world. Now watch as I blow your mind. Pretty cool, right? Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, this guy's just a poser. He was just pretending to be comfortable on the mattress the whole time. Shame, shame, shame. But I really was comfortable. It's just that now that the camera has zoomed out and I can see more, my perspective has changed. I understand I was lying on this mattress wrong the whole time. Now that I can see more, it's like a whole new world. The astonishing novel Brave New World, originally published in 1932, presents Aldous Huxley's vision of the future, a world utterly transformed. Through the most efficient scientific and psychological engineering, people are genetically designed to be... Okay, you got me. I was just reading off the back of the book. They do such a great job with the description though, and it's so much easier than trying to work and do it myself. Personally, I had some issues with the book. There's so many vulgar moments in the book and just mild racism scattered out throughout it that just felt out of place. But hey, what do I know? Seriously, what do I know? Alphas, betas, deltas, epsilons, and gammas. These are the subdivisions of humans that the New World created. Each of them are given a level of development and knowledge, enough that you can tell their caste by measure of these traits alone. So, examining myself... As I suspected, I'm an alpha. What if I wasn't? What if I were a delta instead? Well, then I would be forced to do factory work or other menial manual labor comparable to it. I'd be paid a lot less, and I wouldn't have nearly the same privileges as alphas or betas. Sounds terrible, right? Wrong. If I were a delta, that would sound amazing. You can't make flippers without steel, and you can't make tragedies without social instability. The world is stable now. People are happy. They get what they want, and they never want what they can't get. You can't be unhappy about something you don't know. By exchange, if you make sure that everyone doesn't know something, you can make sure everyone is happy. It's easier to live life blind to its worst parts than it is to see them. Of course, you do lose value in life, depth and meaning to the things we do and why we do them. You lose freedom and true happiness. Well, it is a fictional world after all. I mean, it's not like we can genetically engineer specific levels of intelligence or administer hypnodeic treatments to give people certain suggestions. And besides, even if we could do those things, it's not like we'd actually give up our humanity for a little bit of comfort, right? Wrong. We already do. One of the ways they rid themselves of their thoughts and control in the book is through the use of soma. A gram is better than a dam, after all. Bernard Marx constantly struggles against the idea of this new world. He's physically smaller and out of place, an outsider to the system. As a result, he's more keen on the darker aspects of how their society functions. Yet, when given the chance, he abandons all his inhibitions about the world and readily embraces it. From page 145, success went fizzily to Bernard's head, and in the process, completely reconciled him, as any good intoxicant should do, to a world which, up till then, he had found very unsatisfactory. People long for adversity in spirit, but when given the chance, take the easiest path available to them. It's true for Bernard's world, and it's true for ours. You can probably think of a few examples off the top of your head, like indulging in drugs, adult videos, prostitution, murder. But I bet there are some examples you aren't thinking of.
One of those is fast food. It's pretty much universally known that fast food is bad for you, a hypnopanic slogan of our own. Yet, even so, 32% of adults and 30% of children will have fast food on any given day. I mean, this is good stuff. I love how it tastes. Even though I want to be healthy, I'll still set aside my inhibitions about fast food so that I can eat it because it tastes good. I'll set aside my values for comfort. Comfort in the form of a good burger.
So we indulge in a bit of fast food every now and again, and maybe it's bad for us. So what? It's not like we're giving away our humanity for a burger. Well, not this burger. But what if the burger cost an hour of your life? Like, say you made $9 an hour, and the burger cost $9. What if the burger cost your soul? That's ridiculous. You wouldn't give away your soul for a burger. You would give away your privacy, though. Social media is the only way to stay truly connected with your friends. To access it, you need to make an account. So you click Create Account, you enter a username and password, but you're not quite done. To finish, you need to read the terms of service and agree. Those terms of service outline all the ways the company will treat you, how they'll collect your data, how they'll use your data, how they'll sell your data to other companies, how they might use your data, how they'll target you with ads, commercialize every aspect of your life, and invade your mind. Or you could scroll past all of that, go down to the bottom, and click I have read and agree to the terms and conditions without ever reading them, like everyone else does. It doesn't stop there. Once you're actually on the app, you're bombarded with constant stimulus in the form of short-form content given to you in endless supplies. People nowadays scroll and scroll through TikToks, Reels, or whatever the app may call them. This has its drawbacks: lowered attention span, lowered self-esteem, heightened levels of anxiety and depression. The list goes on and on and on. Yet people still scroll. And why wouldn't they? It's a break from the world, to disconnect and let the mass media take over. It's a vacation from life to go experience something new. Almost like Soma. Only theirs is completely harmless, and ours has severe drawbacks. If we're willing to hurt ourselves just to scroll on social media, it's not hard to imagine we give up our sense of selves for a bit of Soma. But hey, what choice do you have? After all, social media is the only way to stay truly connected with your friends. And a gram is better than a damn. So, what does this all mean? Well, maybe nothing. I mean, this is a book of fiction. We don't have their technology, and maybe we never will. Maybe this means everything. We should take to the streets and protest our worldly ways, return to the primitive eras. Maybe we should embrace these pleasures with open arms, make happiness our new guiding philosophy. I think Huxley didn't believe any of those. Instead, he believed in a middle road between two insanities, one being the glorification of happiness, the other being losing sensations altogether. Rather, his book is a warning to the public to maintain their freedom in individuality. To quote him directly from A Brave New World Revisited, "Free as a bird, we say, and envy the winged creatures for their power of unrestricted movement in all three dimensions. But alas, we forget the dodo. Any bird that has learned how to grub up a good living without being compelled to use its wings will soon renounce the privilege of flight and remain grounded forever." But hey, it's your life. You're free to make bad choices. Just remember that it's a privilege, not a right, that you can do so. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to put my bed back together.